solving rational equations. You're probably familiar with rational expressions and the fact that you probably know how to factor them and you know how to, when they're in a fraction, you know how to reduce them. Today we'll be looking at how they play a part in a rational equation and how we can actually solve for the variable, the unknown variable. There are 3 steps when you want to solve a rational equation. The first step is to multiply the entire equation by the least common denominator. So you want to multiply the entire equation by the least common denominator. Next, you want to solve for the unknown variable. The third step is to check your answer, because in rational equations, if you get an answer, a solution that makes your denominator 0, then it becomes undefined, and you can't have that. So you have an excluded solution, and so therefore you always want to check your answer. Okay, let's go ahead and look at an example. We have x over 2 minus 3 is equal to 2/3. X over 2 minus 3 equals 2/3. The first step is to multiply by the least common denominator. We have 2, we have 3. Any number is itself over 1. So the least common denominator between 2, 1, and 3 is 6. So we want to multiply the entire equation by 6. When you do so, you want to distribute it to every term in your equation. Six times x is 6x divided by 2. 6 times minus 3, minus 18. 6 times 2/3, so 6 times 2 is 12 over 3. And the whole point in multiplying by the least common denominator is to cancel out the fractions. As you can see here, our fractions are going to reduce, we're going to deal with whole numbers, and we can isolate x. So 6 divided by 2 becomes 3x. Minus 18 is equal to 4. At this point, we'll move over the 18. From here, divide both sides by 3. So x equals 22/3. X equals 22/3. We're going to go ahead and take that. Verify, we're going to check our answer by verifying that the equation does not become undefined. Replace 22/3, put it in for x, and you get 22/3 divided by 2. Your denominator does not become 0, so therefore it's a valid solution. Next example that we're going to be looking at. X divided by x minus 2 plus 2/3 equals 2 over x minus 2. Again, the first step is to multiply by the least common denominator. So we have x minus 2, 3, and x minus 2. The least common denominator in this case is going to be 3 times x minus 2. And again, the whole point is to eliminate the fractions. So we take our least common denominator, distribute it to every term in our equation. times x minus 2 all over x minus 2 plus 2 times 3 is 6 times x minus 2 over 3 is equal to 6 times x minus 2 over x minus 2. Now we can reduce. X minus 2 cancels. 6 and the 3 become a 2. X minus 2 reduces as well. From the first term, we're left with 3x plus 2 times x minus 2 is equal to 6. Again, we're going to go ahead and distribute our 2 in order to solve for x. So we have 3x plus 2x. 2 times minus 2 is negative 4 is equal to 6. Combine like terms. 5x minus 4 equals 6. Add over the 4. 5x equals 10. Divide both sides by 5 to isolate x. X is 2. Now we have to check our answer. So plugging it back into the original equation, we have 2 divided by 2 minus 2. Our denominator becomes 0, and so therefore it's undefined. So that solution doesn't work. Because we were only given one solution to begin with, we don't have any solutions. So no solutions for this equation. All right, and that's how to solve rational equations. Thank you.